appreciate everybody. Let's how many of them up there tonight working? We got any of them up there? Who all we got up there tonight? 31? How many got out here? I see you, Saul Palm. Good to see you. Along with everybody else too. Oh, Stephen, I see you up there. I see you. Yamym, Ernie, Isaiah, Martinez, Sarah, Chanel. Oh, John, why is it? Okay, Amber, Faye. Okay, Michelle, the Booker, Riley, Arnett, Michelle, Damon, Joshua, Liz. I see you, Kayla. Faye. That's it. And the 3 screens over there. It's only 2. They said one time I had 3 of them over there. Now, I see Isaiah. To Alma, Chanel, what you waiting for? I was waving at Isaiah. What are you doing? Is that your signal trying to get out there for help? Master got you pinned down? Okay. I see Brett. I see you, Brandon. We see some eyes anyway. Some eyes on a piece of nose. Okay, there we go. Hope my baby's all right over there too. All of them. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Everybody where they need to be there. All right. We want to try to make sure we get this thing right. I know we got some on YouTube. Like I said before, and it needs to be that way. As we're getting closer to the end, that's the truth for all of us. We gotten too comfortable. This is when you really got to gird up the loins of your mind. You got to be sober. We made a lot of mistakes, but now, where we at now, you can't continue doing the same thing you've been doing. It's time to make sure we get this thing right. I can't stress that enough, but you guys, you'll get it. You'll get it. Believe it or not, you'll get it. It's for who it's for. At the end of the day, however he choose, however he see fit, however he elect, that's what it is. That's what we're going to follow with, and that's what we're going with at the end of the day. I know me, for myself, for me, my law is set on doing whatever I got to do. I done considered the matter. I done weighed the matter. At the end of the day, I didn't come here to get this close and then fall away. I didn't come here so I could get comfortable and say at least I'm somewhere and I ain't by myself. If you're not with Yahuah, you by yourself. Yeah. I'm just being honest, you be running in vain. Every one of us in here, so make sure we get this right. Oh, I see you, Dexter. I was just finna say I ain't see Dexter. I see you, Dexter. Up there on cloud 9. Gerard must be over there with you. I see you up there in there running. Maybe it's Jeff Bezos, one of them dropped him off up there. Elon Musk. What that? Hey, my fat man. I see my fat man. I see you. Good to see you, fat man. Okay, I see Keandra. Okay, some more over there. Yeah, some more they missing. Okay, that's where we at. All right, let's see what happens. We get over here and see what thus say Yahuah. 15:4, Romans. Listen.
For whatever Nikatab before.
So whatever was written before.
Nikatab Talamidas.
We talked about that. So now we go over this. And you know, when you look at that include everything. That don't include bits and pieces of what we like now. That's whatever was written before. And I go over this a lot of times to make sure we're certain about, you know, the walk and our endeavor to make sure we get this right. It's whatever. So when we cross it, when we get to it, we understand what it was written for. It was written for a reason. And it's time for us to transition. I mean, even with the people that just view and watch, you can't continue to just sit there and just sit on the sideline. You got to get in the game. Everybody, it's time for everybody to get serious about what they're doing. You can't sit around and just look for me to be praying for you and look for me to be doing this and saying that. No, you gotta get in and do the same work we're doing. When it comes down to it, everybody here got the same commitment. Nobody getting no passes. What it takes for one person to be saved, everybody gotta do the same thing. Right. On the day who called Shabat, he didn't tell a couple of them. He told every one of them to repent. Right. Told every one of them to be immersed in the Shema Yahushua HaMashiach. And so that was for the remission of their sin, and they received the gift, which was the Barak of the Ruach HaKodesh. And that one exempted nobody. Everybody came along, everybody that comes along from that point forward had to come in the same way. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, people feel like I hadn't done the whole thing or do just enough. Just enough ain't gonna get it. It's time for us to get all the way in and get committed. Now, I can't stress that enough now, but I will stress it to you. Again, I'm telling y'all where I'm at. Whatever, listen, however he move, I'm good with it. I don't care who it is. I meant every bit of it. I'm good with whatever decision Yahuah make at the end of the day. This is our soul. And you can't fool around. If you want to measure yourself by another movement, you go ahead and you do it. I'm going to measure me and the way of y'all by the word. I've never used no other set, no other group, no other camp, no other mission, or whatever these people got. I never use these people. They're not a compass for us, okay? The compass I use is the bar. That's it, and the standard that Yahuah left for us, those are us that's gonna take on salvation and do it to the end. We're gonna do what we gotta do at the end of the day.
That's right.
It might hurt you, it might cut you, and it's designed to do that. For a long time, we have believed that we can be saved and there'll be no repercussion for our action, and then we don't emulate the man that brought salvation to us. We've been told and duped to believe that they say he paid it all. He might have paid it all, but you still got to do the work. He paid for you to be able to do the work. Let's go with that. He paid the bill. Let's go with that. You still got to do the work.
That's right.
Now, what did he pay for? You got to show how you transition from that. You sat around and you lie to yourself. I know something, I don't know what I'm going to do. You need to be there. It's a good place for you to be so you'll take it serious, because you guys will slip off, you mess up. I'm sick of your confession. The first chapter book of YashaYahu, the truth. Man, I'm full of fed beef. I'm sick. I can't stomach it no more. It's weary to bear it. And I finally got to a point I understand what he's saying. It makes no sense. At a point, you got to really look at, what are you here for? And I'm saying, what are you here for? Not at this location, but the dedication that you're supposed to put in for your salvation. If you came in and you believe there was not a cost, sorry on that end. I didn't realize it was a cost. When I got here, I appreciate what I learned. And that was his way of getting you in. A lot of things that we hadn't known at first, we never would have started. But now, since you're in it and you understand what it is, and you understand that if you harm yourself, and you don't want to see yourself perish, this will be the best decision you ever made to fully commit yourself. And you needed the debt you got. You needed the shame. You needed the embarrassment of everything you got. So you'll work to make sure it never happens again. And you got to set that for your mindset of what you're going to do for your salvation. You can't keep dragging. You can't keep making excuses. You can't keep using other people. You just can't. At that point, you got to start laying to heart your commitment. That's just it. And of course you're going to be challenged. Of course you're going to question things. Yahuah would question it. Yahuah would challenge on many occasions, but it worked out for his salvation. The fact that he looked at, when you're in the flesh, anybody tell you you're not going to go through, they're going to be lying. Anybody tell you you're not going to suffer, they're going to be lying to you. You're going to suffer. You're going to be in some hard-pressed times, but at the end of the day, I know what I believe. And that's the thing that's got me through it. I mean, a lot of things I've been honest with you. The biggest thing I struggle with, who know what it is? Hands. Drinking, smoking, what? No, you people. You people are the hardest thing I had to deal with. That's the honest truth. You are the hardest thing I had to deal with. No, it's not me. Honestly, it's not. That's the biggest thing I had to deal with is you people. Because I watch you go backwards. I watch you diagnose yourself. I see you justify yourself. Trying to get you to come in compliance with is a hard thing. I'll do it. I'll do it. Enough is enough, and I think we've hit that point. The way he said enough is enough. We've heard enough word. We've gone through enough. Even with the people sitting there watching, them as well. Nobody getting no passes. It's just to a point. You can't keep sitting and waiting and watching, and what you waiting on. At some point, you got to be real, because I know that watching's waiting because I still got some things I'm trying to do. That's the only reason to do it. I did it.
Yep.
My biggest hold up, I told y'all 1 Corinthians 6:9 in 1994, summertime. I made my way February, late January of 1995. Now, I heard it during the summer. So I had all that time. Until that time, I kept messing around. I kept saying one more time. I said, I just want to make sure I'm ready. I just want to make sure, because I knew in myself that once I made that final decision, unlike y'all, I'm being honest with y'all, the stuff y'all put, I never thought like y'all thought. I procrastinated with it because I said, I knew when I put my hands down to do this, I wasn't turning back, because I failed at everything else. I'm like, no. That's just never been my thing. Fooling around, no. Because I always took the way too serious. That's why I stayed back from it. I was telling some men, they talked a good bit today. It's just certain stuff I didn't do. I watch y'all do stuff. I just never would have done it. It didn't come to my mind to do it. Because I watched too many other people play with it and mess around. That's just something I didn't want to do. I really want to when I made that move, I wanted to be done with everything. I wanted everything set aside. I just want to be done. You know, I was waiting to get in that water and waiting to get married. And man told me, listen, you need to go and get married before you get in that water. He said, get in that water. He said, get out that water playing. He said, he told me, he said, 2 men of them messed up in here. He said, son, he said, please don't get out that water. That man stayed in people's business all the time. He ran his mouth all the time. I would never blame him for that. For whatever reason was, he would not let me walk. I tried to walk, he had my hand, I tried to walk off, he snatched me right back. He said, listen to me, do not get out that water playing. I was like, I'm trying to like get away. He was like, he would not, like, I'm being serious with you. Do not get out that water playing. That brought my fires. I went right on down that courthouse and I got married. Before I got in that water, he told me, he said, get out that water playing. He said, 2 men have done it. You start watching the people you saw around now. I said, best advice he ever gave me. I appreciate it. He could have just, whatever reason Yahuah used him at that time, when he shook his hand, he did not let my hand go and hold me right there. You know how you trying to get out somebody's face, you trying to go, and I couldn't get away from him. That old man he would always tell people, try to squeeze my hand. He was an older man, he was real strong. But he held my hand, he's like, listen to me, don't get it. I was like, okay, okay, this is really kind of putting me in a bad spot. I'm trying to move and go, but he wouldn't let it go. He just told me, do not get that water plant. Did I know Yahuah was setting me up for this day? No. Did I know he was putting something in me to consider how important it is for you to hold a standard? And a lot of y'all might get angry at me for what I do. Listen, a lot of people y'all think y'all friends. These people not your friends. I remember my dad used to tell me all the time about my friend. I tell somebody, I don't know what it was. He hated me to say somebody was my friend. He did not like this stuff. He did not like me saying somebody was my friend. He did not like it. He did not like it. And he was exactly right. And I used to be angry with him for that, because those my friends. He was right. He told them, they're not your friends. He tell all the time, they're not your friends. That's just, but you know, when you're in your own world, just like a lot of you guys, you're in your own world. I know probably over 50%, 60, 70% y'all, you're in your own world. You really hadn't laid to your heart how important this is for you not to get this wrong. You at the end now. That's the bad part. You at the end. You screw this up now, everything you work for is you wasted. Ain't no brownie points, ain't no, you know what, I almost made it. Everybody in Sheol on the same level. You can't afford to mess this up. Whoever can hear me on that screen to him, you better take it to heart. You're not gonna get the chances you thinking. We're at the end now. And that man getting ready to come back on it. He told me, I'm coming quickly. Yeah, I'm coming quick. Like y'all, husband and wife, gotta clean up this stuff in these marriages. Everybody gotta clean up everything they're doing. Wives gotta get over their situation. Husband gotta get past their situation. Everybody get this work done. It's to the end. I'm just being honest. Listen, I tell you where I'm at, all right? I said I'll not tell mine. One time. I don't have time to go. One time. You either with it or you not with it. And I assure you, right now tonight, we're done. Because my mind set on, I got to get in. And now we're at a point where I can't afford nothing to hold me back. I can't hold nobody's hand. I can't carry you. This has come to a point of, this is all about your commitment. She will never have to pull me over and say, Tony, are you serious about trying to live right? I assure you, we'll never have that conversation. Because it will make absolute no sense. I'm going to show it in my living. I'm going to show it in my conversation. I'm going to show it in my servitude. I'm going to show it in my commitment. This is all I got. I don't get that from you guys. I'll be honest, I don't get that from all y'all. But I'm telling y'all the truth, because now we at a point to where we've all played long too much. It's been too much. You ain't no, I'm going to do better. I'm doing that. At the point, it's your salvation. What are you doing? If you're going to do better, what you been doing? What you been doing if you're gonna do better? You can tell yourself what you want to tell yourself. Y'all want the truth. Over probably 95% y'all gonna see yourself in Sheol. Y'all gotta get yourself adjusted real quick. It's just like he told him, when he sent Yuna to Nineveh, 40 Yamym. That's all they had, 40 Yamym. He said, all you got, I'm destroying the whole city. Those folks had 40 days to get it right. That's how critical, but you know what, they needed that. Had they had any more time, it came down to a point those people looked at, we ain't got long. They ain't said, well, shoot, next week, I'm gonna do something, you know what I'm saying? Them lads, you know, I'm finna, them gonna get tight after that. Them folks start looking at, man, we gotta do something fast. I don't want you to do nothing irrational. It's gotta come from your Lord, okay? That's the first thing. It's gotta be something you believe in your Lord. This is me, help y'all out. If I don't believe it, I ain't doing it. I'm 100%. I don't believe it. I'm not doing it. I ain't trying to make myself believe nothing. I've been with y'all. I'm too set in my ways. I ain't trying to make myself believe nothing. Only reason I believe this, I'm gonna tell y'all why. Who wanna know why? Because I believe it. Because I live it. What I teach and preach when I tell y'all, that's what I live. I don't teach that and I believe nothing else. That's what I believe. Honestly, that's what I believe. There's a lot of stuff I could teach you. I have to make sure when he get me, I have to have the understanding myself. I have to know that I see it the way it needs to be. It needs to be seen. I need to make sure that's what I can do. Otherwise, I'm ineffective in trying to tell it to you. That's just being honest. Man, I've seen so many hypocrites. I've seen so much stuff. I've seen so much. You know, and I appreciate it because it made me really look at, you know, don't you be one. Don't you be one. They tried their best. They tried to pull me in. They tried to convince me in. I appreciate them. Why take a dummy like me? I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. But I tell you this though, my goal is not to fail you. If y'all went on the YouTube to come out of, I assure you, you are wasting your time. You went on a little girl, little boy, a homosexual, a transvestite, in between one, any other acronym, the LGBMOUSE, any one of them, I assure you. I know what I'm teaching, I know what I'm living. If you wait to watch a video about me, that say something about how retarded you are. Let me tell you what I do. I'm gonna tell you what I don't do. Well, I tell you what I do and why I don't do it. I refuse to watch a video or somebody tell me about me. Don't y'all think I know what I'm doing? Mm-hmm. What kind of fool I look like watching a video to see what somebody tell me what I'm doing when I'm the person doing it? Yeah. That makes no sense. Don't I know, don't I know what I'm doing? Mm-hmm. That makes no sense. I don't know what, somebody sent me a text. I appreciate it. They told me that they were gonna keep texting me until I repent and stop preaching. I don't know what you're doing. You need to be lighting my phone up I'm talking about every fraction of a second, because you lost your mind. I don't know what you're thinking. If y'all know these people have something on me, I don't know why you holding it. Y'all know people pay good money for that stuff. Mm-hmm. That you actually got me trapped dead to right. Come on, that's a waste of my time. Let me tell you something. These people wasting their time. When he built this old broke down man right, he built something. He built it from something. When they asked, can any man take a clean thing out of an unclean thing? He did it. Because I tell you the truth, I was in a mess. And I guess it took a person like myself coming from what I came from to be able to understand people. I'm real quick at picking up stuff on people. You have to be when you're in the street, honestly. That's why I tell people about people being in the street. It ain't to insult people. Just being honest. It's things you have to pick up, you have to do. I slipped a few times. So when you slip, you realize, I won't slip again. I'm telling you, you can't. It's stuff you can't do. Once you do and you realize you slip, you realize, I can't do that one. Not out there and stay. Because I seen people slip and they lost their life. So when you're in the street, you slip, you don't play with that. You really, you have to wake up and realize, I slipped. That means, especially when you count yourself, I'm on top of everything, you can't slip. A lot of stuff y'all try to do, y'all trying to be street in here, don't do it.
That's right.
Don't do it. It's not good. It's not a good way to live.
That's right.
Let me tell you something about People Street. People Street don't want to be straight.
Nope.
They don't want to be. They don't want to be out there. You know, at first you do because it's fun. It's going until you start seeing the real stuff, like people dying around you. You barely got out stuff. You go to jail. You watch people go to, and you just watch how they just whole rings of things happen, and you start realizing it ain't safe.
Yep.
It ain't safe. And then it get where it gets so damn. It ain't safe. You just realize you don't want to be. You can't have that conversation though. You can't have that conversation. You just got to keep going. But in yourself, you want to be out there. You don't want to be. You don't want to be out there. Nobody out there don't believe that. They don't want to be out there. You take it at first because you jump into something. It's fine. Then it gets serious. Then it get real serious. Then it get to where you can't go back. That's when it's bad. When you can't go back. People, why don't they just leave? That's your mouth talking. You can get out there. You can't go back. You can't go back. I remember, man, I told you I had to leave. I thought I'd never see my daughter. At the time, my oldest daughter. My mother, I just said, I wasn't going to be able to see him again. I had hit one of them situations, you can't go back. I just had to deal. I said, that's where I'm at. I can't go back. You can't talk to nobody about it because the people out there with you, they just out there. They don't realize it. Y'all don't know what it's like. Anybody ever been like that, been in a situation, you can't go back. You can't go back. That man brought me back. I ain't see how I'm going to do it. You'll make the wrong decision. You'll make the wrong mistake. You'll slip because you miss. You can't go back. I've been there. You can't go back. Y'all play with stuff. You don't want to mess around. And I know what I felt, what I dealt with when I was there, in that place, in that mindset. Man, I was on the floor. I was sleeping on a pad. Listen, my mind was like this. I need to pray. I can't pray. I can't pray. I was like, I can't pray. Now where I'm at, what I'm gonna pray? You don't know what it's like, do you? Don't you mess around, you'll find out. I've been there. Y'all have no idea why I'm here, why I do what I do. I know they're like, preacher came in. I screwed up. I couldn't come back. You know what it's like when you leave? I left your house one night from a phone call. I said, I can't go back. It got worse and worse. The whole time it was worse and worse. All I was thinking is, how did I get here? How did I get here? You can't go back. You can't go back. I was looking at, you can't go back. That's it. You can't go back. This is it. This your life now. This your life. You just screwed it up. I'm just stuck out here. It's like, how did I get here? How did I get here? One day I was here. I'm somewhere I can't even come back. I can't even go back. I had friends. I can't go back. I just can't go back. I couldn't let nobody know where I was. I couldn't go back. It's just, I appreciate it. I'm not saying it because I'm saddened by it. It's just, I'm appreciative. That's why the mistakes y'all make, y'all do, I can't do them. I'm just being honest. I don't get it. I'm really blown away when I see y'all do stuff. It's like, maybe you need to be in a situation where you can't come back. Maybe you need to get out there. You don't know how. Man, you hear people talking about you don't know heads from tail. I know what they mean. It's a saying to you. It's like, you know, all you have to do is just pray and give your life up. Man, you tell me, man, shut up. Don't even talk to me. Listen, shut up. Don't say nothing. Because I'm so screwed up where I'm at right now. I'm just on it's like you're on a whole nother planet. And all you're looking at, this is your life. You're never going back. You're never going back. So this opportunity gave me. I'm gonna make my call on election sure.
Yes, sir.
I came back. I wasn't supposed to come back. You know, a lot of this stuff I tell people, you know, people play a lot of games out here. They don't want their life. It's a lot of stuff. You don't want it. You don't want their life. Y'all young people, you don't want their life. It looks good on TV. You don't want their life. Especially when you got something inside. You know, you just realize that whole time he has something for you. But you just can't see it. You don't know it until, and you can kind of look back over your life and just look at all these times when you felt like he had forsaken you, when you felt like he had forgotten about you. You can see how all of it was working to your good. But a lot of times, we just kind of get so caught up out here and you keep just going and you don't consider. There's some things need to happen to some of y'all. Then you'll get serious. You'll get to a point, you can laugh and do things, but I ain't gonna play with my soul. Y'all hear me? No, that's much too serious. I know what it like. I'm talking about you cannot come back. Your whole life, what you know, just don't. Man, I had people waiting to kill. Anybody had people waiting to kill them before? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Can you imagine you get that telling you come on so they can kill you? Can you imagine getting that message? Come on, listen. Come on back home so we can kill you. Can you imagine what kind of message is that to y'all? Man, they were shooting up everybody at mama's house. They ain't shoot up mine, he kept mine. It was that serious. Listen, man, you might just come on, we can kill you. Listen, come on back so we can kill you. All I could do is just lay on the floor just like, how did I get here? How did I get here? This whole thing, I left out not knowing you're not coming back here. You can, listen, I was like, I didn't get to see my daughter. And this whole thing done spiraled out. Here I'm stuck saying, I ain't gonna get to see her no more. They knew where my baby mama stayed at, they waited out over there. So it was like, I couldn't go there. I definitely wasn't gonna bring that to her. I couldn't come back down, I wasn't gonna bring it to them. Hey, man, come on so we can kill you. I talked about one time, one of the guys, his baby mama and I were really good friends. He was a killer too. I shot me, his kid was good, and my baby mother and him was good friends. And he knew my daughter, he sealed, although it was all out war for that. And I went by and I seen him, and a friend of mine ran me by there. And I heard the car pull off. I tried to figure out why he pulled off. Probably about 4 of them was out there. And they would come to care. His baby mama was pregnant. Listen, the dude pull off with my gun. I had nothing. Listen, I slipped. They told him to leave, they were gonna kill him. He was at work, he left. They were like, listen, but me, I was done. We was on the steps. And man, here I am. You know, I looked at. I'm dead, I'm done. Listen, there's nothing to do dead. She got in front of me and she told him, she said, you gotta kill me. Listen, he said, you serious? She said, you gotta kill me. Listen, she said, you gotta kill me. He cried, he cried, he was so pissed. She said, you gotta kill me. She said, you gotta kill me before you do it. Man, all I said in these steps, I'm done. All I looked at, you blowed it, you caught, you're done. And they put her life on the line right now. Right now. Y'all play a dangerous game. I played your game before. You don't get caught. That's what he let me know. You slept. Listen, nobody fought but mine day. I couldn't blame nobody. No, this yours. And it made no sense that they even knew I was there, that it happened, and they just happened to be there. Listen, she was pregnant. She told him, you gotta kill me. He cried, he was pissed, but he loved her enough that he did it. And I left her that day. Y'all play a dangerous game. Y'all play a real bad game. Real bad game. We ain't gonna be able to play it no more. You don't get caught. I did it. I'm telling you, you don't get caught. You don't get caught. You don't get caught. I told him I went to drive one back his car. This the same time. I can't come back. Dude called me, he said, listen. When I left, I had this car. He said, listen, man, my parents are tripping, man. I need to get my car back. I said, you know what's going on? He said, man, just bring my car, man, drop it off. I drove the car, standing off of Old National, off of Roosevelt Highway. I hate Old National. I hate it. They could burn the whole thing down. And I mean, cause just memories of stuff. I don't care about it. I drove his car back. He stayed on McAfee, and I drove down. I was waiting to turn on that street, make a left. Some cars were coming. It was saying, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go. I'm just waiting on, all I'm waiting, listen, this is all I'm waiting on, for these cars to just come on by so I could do this number here. They were there waiting on me. They had put the guns on, had him to call me. When I pull up, they were gonna kill me. Yeah. Listen, don't go. It said, don't go. I just drove off. I just drove on. I just drove off. I just drove back home. And I took a key. I chunked them on the expressway. I didn't even know. I just chunked them on the expressway. I found out later that they were there. They had him. They had me at gunpoint. They told him to get him to bring your car. Because they realized I had this car. Listen, this was serious. Bring the car, bring the car. They were gonna kill me when I pulled up. Yeah. Yeah. People got shot up. It was bad. Had to go to court. What got a lot of it down? It was so bad at court. The judge had brought us all in the courtroom. They had enough. They just brought. Listen, this is no lie. I had to go to court, but listen, they had enough of it. This is it. This is it for everybody. And they put it on notice for everybody right there sitting there. They put it on notice. Has anybody here threatened your life? I just looked at them. I told them no. I like no. They want to know who did what. It got bad. Yahuah just saw fit for things to just turn around, and here I am today. So y'all see me, that's why I'm standing. You need to know why you're doing what you're doing. You need to come from somewhere. I told y'all before, a lot of y'all, you shouldn't have came. Now I'm watching, you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it unless you done fully made up your mind and you really committed. I walked away from some things. I want to get a life back and creating another life of habit of doing things. And Yahuah saw fit to spare me again. I told them that was it. They laughed. They did. Some of them, they thought I was playing. They did. They thought, listen, you can't play, but when you know, I mean, it's over. This is it. You can't do it no more. I play. To tell you that changed my life, I'll be telling you a lie. That didn't change my life. Too many other things happened. But eventually it got to a point of you just can't. You realize your time running out. Everybody gone. Look at the numbers. It don't make sense. It didn't make sense. You next, it's gotta be you. I finally had to let it all go and realize, I had to get right. I had no more rest, no more playing, no more. So when I came, I was a little different than a lot of y'all guys. I guess y'all came from, you did some fornication, you drunk a few beers, you smoked, or whatever it is. I saw real life crisis. I was in real life crisis. My life was, just don't know, like to barely escape something. Shot at. I mean, so much stuff. God almighty. More than what I can, I mean, it's more than what you can fathom in your mind. So I laugh about things because I'm appreciative for what he did. I really am. I'm appreciative for this job. I wouldn't have gave it to me based off my past. I never would have gave it to me, okay? I wouldn't have done it. I said, not that guy. I know people to the day tell you, they won't even listen to me. Yeah, I had a cousin. He died. He told me, he said, nah. He said, nah. He said, I wouldn't even listen to him. They're flat. I got people, listen, they'll tell you flat, no, not him. Wouldn't listen to him. And that's fine because they just feel there's no way. But what you do when he move? Maybe he ought to move on you. Maybe he ought to move on you so you'll change. Maybe he ought to unravel some things in your life so you'll see you true. But a lot of y'all have taken a lot of things for granted. And I know you might feel like you got to go out here and do that. It's just what he'll put in your heart and what he'll put in your mind. Like it drove me crazy. Man, I almost went crazy. People don't believe, yeah, I almost went crazy. When you realize, you can't, why I can't stop? Why I keep getting, how, why? And it's just like, listen, answer come to me every time day. You know what it was? Kill yourself. I take that pistol, I be sitting at home on my edge of bed, I'm smoking. I'm like, this was the only logic. I take that gun, I put it in my head, he ain't let me pull the trigger. That's where I was. It's like, what is wrong with me? Y'all play around too much. That man, he'll put you down. He let me put him. That's why I can't play. That's why I can't afford the hypocrite with this. Cause I know where he'll put you. Listen, I ain't talking about nobody else putting no gun in your head. That's what people scared of. Somebody putting a gun in you. No, you get it. You get it and you put it to your head. It put me right to the end of it. I know what he'll do. I know what he's doing. Y'all not serious. He'll make you kill yourself. That's what you're doing. If you taking this and you don't take it serious, all y'all sitting up down, you played around way too long. You know who y'all, everyone, you can't keep playing with him. At some point, you're gonna get real serious about your walk. You gotta get real serious about cutting people off and just realize, man, listen, man, this for my salvation's sake. It's for my soul's sake. That's the reason I'm doing it. If you ain't doing it for your salvation's sake, you're in the wrong place. Some of y'all heard that story before. Have y'all heard me tell them story before? How different I told it? I remember just like I was there then. I won't forget it. He won't let me forget it. He let me know. It's that quick to catch up. I told you about one time I went to do a deal with a guy and popped up over there, and them joker popped out from behind. Them joker, it was so fast. Listen, they walk, cause again, you be thinking, I got a gun. Listen, they fired that fast on just like that. I said, and when they did it, I knew what it was. Listen, they popped they popped out that quick on them. We sit in the house, I done set the door down, it was that fast. I said, it was done. What? You done. Dude said, he said, man, that's Smitty. They looked at that nigga like, he said, man, what's up, Smitty? Listen, they looked at Joe, I watched it, I looked, I said, listen, I would have put that much tongue in that nigga mouth. If he'd asked, he'd have got more what he asked for. Listen, y'all don't know. You don't know. And this is the thing though, I always prided myself on being on top. I catch stuff. They popped on me too fast. Listen, what was bad, the guy who was with me, right? They jumped him one night at my apartment. I was asleep. These clowns, they just did the dumbest stuff. I didn't find it till the next day. They done got him. They done drug him through the bushes, all kind of stuff. I was sitting up trying to figure out, what y'all thinking? You know what I'm saying? I said, what y'all thinking? Oh, they done. He done did this to this guy. So you understand, well, all this made perfect sense. Because I got jumped at your place. This one of the guys right here. That man said, man, that's Smitty, man. He said, what's up, Smitty? I said, listen, all I'm looking at, boy, I love you. I love you. I'm playing this whole thing out. Listen, all I want to do is just end the whole deal. And they saw it and they knew. They knew it. I watched it. I knew we played the whole thing down. We played the whole thing down. They were saying, yeah, man, I really want to get it. I said, man, listen, this ain't no deal. Don't even worry about it. We good, because I already know what done just went down. All I want to do is remove myself from there. And I'm looking at this nigga here. You could have got us killed. This was a bad deal. Not thinking, I'm not going to keep sparing you. I'm not going to keep sparing you. But you just keep going. I'm telling y'all out there for a reason. You played way too long. He's not going to keep sparing you.
That's right.
Those of y'all on that screen, he is not going to keep sparing. I know you're thinking, I ain't selling no drug. Ain't in the street, ain't doing this. Listen, that man great, everything the same.
Yeah.
So y'all make up y'all mind. But I'm going to tell y'all now, I'm going to make a move. And when I make my move that he made me move, I will not regret it, because I'm going to do this job. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
I told y'all this story. You have an opportunity, you need to make up your mind. You need to find you a church. Y'all watching. I don't care if you ain't a member, you watching. Find you a church home. Y'all heard me? I ain't saying no something. Because when you leave here, don't look for nothing else. No, you're not getting no more. What make you think he getting you another one? You got to get serious with yourself at some point.
That's right.
This man is marking us. We played too long. He get these young people watching, y'all pay attention. Don't go out here and try to worry about trying to get no name for yourself. You worry about trying to get that man's name on you.
That's right.
Don't you mess around. You get yourself out there, you ain't gonna make it back. Y'all young people in here, y'all done grow, y'all done heard too much. You gonna see a lot of people, that life gonna look real fun. I'm telling you, it's gonna look good. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's gonna look good. You gonna see your friends, them, you gonna see them, you gonna see the life they got, and you gonna want every bit of it until you see the end of it. I seen the end of people's days. I seen them from the height of when they were there, and and I was envious. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I'd have sold my mom and daddy 15 times to hell half of what they had. All day long. Until I seen the end of it. Mm-hmm. Till I seen the end of it. I'm telling you, you gonna see a lot of folk, they gonna listen. You gonna say, why that can't be me? Why that couldn't be me? I did it. I seen it. Listen. That was for them. That's what I said when I said, that was for them. That wasn't for me. He'll let you see. When you put your eyes out on things, you ain't seen the end of it. You still looking at the beginning. When he told you wait till the end of it come. There's some people, they had it way better than I had it. Look at me now. You just wait till the end of it. A lot of stuff you'll sit and you be envious about, you be a fool. There's another day coming behind it now. All right, let's get ready to talk to him. So like I told you, if y'all ain't following, when I catch around here, now Christian sent me a letter. He sent me, you emailed me a list, didn't it?
Yes, sir.
I ain't looked at it yet. I'm gonna get around to it. You'll see. Don't text me. Please don't text me. Don't send me no explanation. I don't want to hear it. I'm not interested. Only one person that have recome and then one person that hardened himself. And his name ain't Tony and the last name ain't Smell. Yahuah, we have played too long.
Yes, sir.
All right. Finish up there, Romans 15. For whatever Nikatah
before
was Nikatah,
Talamadus,
teach us and show us,
so that through endurance,
going through,
and
without quitting,
and through the Nakum,
and through the comfort of
the Ketubim,
the writings,
we might have Tikva.
Let's look at something right quick, so I'm trying to get through here. Let's look at let's see Byth, Dabary Yamym. How about we just shoot something out here and see where it goes? How about that? Yes, sir. The chain? Won't you change? They call it Second Chronicle. See if that's 20. Second. Byth is for double. I mean for second. I said double. Dabary, Yamym. Let's see, 20 and 1. Y'all just got so many checks, boy. I had to move around here. Goodness. Who name is that? All right, it's 20 and 1. Listen.
Now it came about after this that the Bani of Moab and the Bani of Ammon with them, ones of the Ammonites, came against Jehoshaphat to battle. And they came and spoke to Jehoshaphat, saying, a great multitude is coming against you.
Hold on. See if that's Malakym. I said Dabary Yamym. Let me see that Malakym. They call it kings. Malakym. Listen.
In those Yamym, Yah was sick to moot.
Oh my goodness.
And YashaYahu.
Stop. Alaph Malakym. Let me hear that. Alaph. 20 and 1. I'm sitting what I want. Listen.
Now, Ben-Hadad, Malak of Aram, gathered all his army, and there were 32 Malakym with him, and horses and chariots, and he went up and besieged Shamram and fought against it. And he sent Malakym to the city to Akab, Malak of Yasharal.
Don't worry about it. Stop. We're going a different way. Pick this up. Yachazaqal. Yeah. They call Ezekiel Yachazaqal. 36. Well, say it jumped down about 36:14. We got an album? Come on. All right, let's say, listen.
Therefore, you shall not devour Anashim any longer, and you shall not make your Goyim fall any longer, declares my Adon Yahuah.
Well, hold on, what did it say? I missed that myself. That's tight. Therefore, you shall not devour men any longer, and you shall not make your nations, Goyim, fall any longer, declares my Yahuah, the Adon, the Adon, Yahuah, come on.
I shall not let you shama the shame of the Goyim any more, nor shall you bear the disgrace of the arm any longer, nor shall you cause your Gui to stumble any longer, declares my Adon Yahuah.
Hold on for a minute.
Then the Dabary of Yahuah came to me, saying,
What is it saying?
Ben of Adam, when the Byth of Yasharal was living in their own Arats,
I couldn't imagine it.
they defiled it by their darakim and by their deeds.
Y'all see what he told you? He said when YashaYahu was dwelling in their own land, you ain't gonna believe it. The white people came. Don't y'all see that? All these groups that teach these white folk. You said when Yasha, you know what? See, you can't live right cause the white people. But now you just found out he just declared to you about how you done messed up people. He said now he's not gonna let you keep messing other people up. So now we want you to know that when you was in your own land, see, if I was in my own place, I could do better. That's the lies you told. He said when you was in your own land. I wonder what happened. Listen.
Their darak before me was like the uncleanness of a woman's impurity.
That's how he said it was. He said, your ways, it was like a woman when she set aside for her impurities. What happened?
And I poured out my wrath on them from the dam which they had shed on the Arats,
See that?
because they had defiled it with their idols.
See that? He said he wanted to give you something that was equivalent to. He said your uncleanness was like a woman when she set aside of her impurities. See, a lot of times people don't look at that. Those are things you need to set back you ought to consider. That when a woman is set aside when she's in the time of her menstrual, that you're not supposed to touch her. So it was even when she sat on things, it was considered to be unclean. Y'all knew that? Yes, sir. That's crazy. You weren't even handling it. Any situation we can look at? What we got? I got somebody got, what you got, Awesome? He said when Yaakov left Laban's house. How many of y'all don't know what he's talking about? Raise him up so I can see him. I can't see him down at your ankle. All right, that's good. See that, what is that, 31, I think it is, 31, Ra Shyth. I think it's 31. So down there, 31, 22 maybe. Probably had to go back up though. Ra Shyth, they call Genesis. $19, I just wanted to go up anyway. Take me up, take me 17, 31, 17. Ra Shyth. Listen.
Then Yaakov come and put his bani and
So
his
he rose up and he put his benin.
and his wives upon camels, and he drove them away, all his livestock and all his property, which he had gathered, his property of the livestock which he had gathered in Pandaram, to go to the Aras of Canaan to his Abba Yachazaqal. When Laban had gone to shear his flock, then Rachel stole the house idols that were to her fathers. And Jacob deceived the Lob of Laban the Aramean, because he did not tell him that he was to flee.
He deceived him?
Yes,
They
sir.
said deceived him?
Yes, sir.
He deceived the law because he didn't tell him. Go ahead.
So he fled, and all that was to him. And he come and crossed the Nahar and set his Pani toward the hill country of Gilead. When it was told to Laban on the third Yom that Jacob had fled, then he took his kinsmen with him and pursued after him a journey of 7 Yamym, and he overtook him in the hill country of Gilead. Elohim came to Laban the Aramean in a Kalamuth of the Layla and said to him,
and now what he told him?
watch out for yourself, lest you speak with Jacob for Tub to Rosha, from Tub to Rosha.
You be looking out now how you talk to that man concerning Tub or Rosha. Go ahead.
Laban overtook Jacob.
Why Yahuah don't keep y'all mouth sometime, I wonder? When he was hot, because he felt like he had been deceived, that man left with everything, Yahuah appeared to him and told him to keep his mouth. Why he don't do that with you? Why he don't tell you to watch your mouth how you speak? He told that man, you make sure you be real careful how you talk to him. Whether it be Tub or Rosha. You know, you got to really consider your conversation.
That's right.
You got to really consider your conversation.
That's right.
Ooh, that tight. Because he would have just said, make sure you don't say nothing out the way to him. That's one thing. If I could say something, as long as I don't got away. He said, Tub or Rosha. I mean, you got to come straight down, and it got to be right what you say. You got to think about what you're going to say. You don't do that. You got to ask yourself. You know, Laban was full of the Holy Ghost. Laban was a man he accused had deceived him. This man had deceived him and had done him wrong. That's why he left. Yet Yahuah appeared to him and told him to watch how he talked to him. You don't think shouldn't some tell you you need to watch how you talk? All right, go ahead.
Now Jacob had pitched his tent in the hill country, and Laban
what did he do?
With his kinsmen had pitched.
He erected and fixed it firm.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And Laban with his kinsmen had pitched in the hill country of Gilead. Then Laban said to Jacob, what have you done that you deceived my lob and carried away my Banuth like captives of the sword? Why did you hide as to flee secretly and deceive me, and did not tell me, so that I may have sent you away with joy and with serene, with tremble, and with timbrel, and with lyre, and did not allow me to kiss my Bani and my Banuth. Now you have been foolish to do. It is in my power, my hand, to do you harm, but the all of your aboth spoke to me last night.
He said, see, my Elohim came to me and told me. They didn't say that? Laban Elohim didn't come tell him. Who did? Who told him?
But
that's tight. That's tight. Elohim put that and let him know, I'm the man Elohim. You be real careful what you say to that man, whether it be good or whether it be bad. You need to be real careful what you say to him. Listen.
But the all of your Abba spoke to me last Layla, saying, watch out for yourself, lest you speak with Jacob from Tub to Rosha. Now you have indeed gone away because you longed greatly for your Abba Byth. But why did you steal my mighty ones? Then Jacob spoke and said to Laban, because I was afraid, for I said, lest you would take your Banuth from me by force. The one with whom you find your mighty ones shall not live.
You see that? The one you find with, they shouldn't live. Go ahead.
In the presence of our Akim, find yourself what is with me and take it for yourself. For Jacob did not know that Rakal had stolen them.
You see that? You know, when you find that, whoever you find them with, they should die. Go ahead.
So Laban went into Jacob's tent and into Leah's tent and into the tent of the two maids, but he did not find them.
Wow.
Then he went out of Leah's tent and went into Rakal's tent. Now Rakal had taken the Beth idols and put them in the camel's saddle, and she sat on them. And Laban felt around all the tent, but did not find them.
Look at that. He was searching around the tent, but he didn't find them. Tell him what happened.
She said to her Abba,
what she tell him?
Let no anger in the oon of my Adon, that I am not able to come before your Pani.
Why?
For the manner of Nashim is upon me.
See that? She told her father that she was doing the customary thing of a woman, so you couldn't touch nothing that she was sitting on anyway. That's why he couldn't find them. That's the story she told him. that she was during the time of when a woman in her impurity. So you definitely won't want to feel over him. See what they told he was doing? He was feeling around inside the tent, but not what she was when he told her that. I'm good. Now he just came along and told you that when you was in your own land, he said you defiled it. Matter of fact, you were like a woman when she was in her impurities. That's what he said he found out about you. There are things about yourself you need to know, how he grades you and how he watches you. Come on back up right quick, that Yachazaqal. Matter of fact, before we get that, see if that's Yaquara 21. Let me see something right quick here. They call Leviticus Yaquara. That meant, and he called. Let's see. Listen.
Then Yahuah said to Moshe, speak to the Kohanim, the Bani of Aharon, and say to them, no one shall defile himself for a mut nefash among his except for his relatives who are nearest to him, for his aim, and for his abba, and for his ben, and for his banu, and for his aunt.
Let me see something. 21. So now do this. 15, 14, 15. Let me see. Hold on. Let's start on 15. Let me see. It might be 11. Don't worry about it. Go to 15. Go to the 15th chapter. Same book. See if it's 15 and 11. We'll say that. We'll come back and deal with it another day. Yahuah willing. Let's see 15 and 11. Yaquara, same book. They call Leviticus. Don't believe these people talking about there's no priestly order. He was calling all the arm, which makes sense. If you want to use that, that's why he was talking to all the arm. Because he told you you're going to be Kohan, so you need to know it anyway. Let's say what happened. Oh, okay. 15 and 11. Listen.
And everyone whom the one with the discharge should touch on him without having rinsed his hands in Yamym shall wash his clothes and bathe in Yamym and shall be unclean until evening.
Come on, we're talking about the leper.
And an earthenware vessel which the one with the discharge touches on him shall be broken, and every wooden vessel shall be rinsed in Yamym. Now, when the one with the discharge is clean from his discharge, then he shall count off for himself 7 Yamym for his cleaning.
You got to count 7 days. When a person is discharged, even the man that come in. So this stuff we don't look at too. He started talking about you supposed to count off time from that. 7 Yamym, that man's still in his uncleanness, and you're not supposed to touch him. And stuff they touch is unclean. They were asked that when they asked the Kohan concerning the Torah. And one bearing that they got unclean flesh and they bear it in their garment touch anything. He told you what? He said it's unclean. He said, so is this arm. I know a lot of this stuff don't mean nothing to you, but we only kind of went over here because we start looking at YashaYahu. He want to know what got them into this situation. So he wanted them to know this is what you actually simulated in your behavior. And YashaYahu understood that certain things to them were considered to be defiled. Even when he started naming out these different things, even it came down to a man and him discharging, he like a man considered unclean. People that touched him were considered to be unclean. There are a lot of things we look at that unclean you weren't supposed to do. Hello? Yes, sir. One more song. All right, keep going.
He shall then wash his clothes and bathe his flesh.
Stop for a second. Let me show you something. Pick me up right quick at 5 and 3. 5, 3, 5, 3 of the book of Ephesians. Then we'll come back, Yahuah willing. Ephesians. All right, listen.
But Zanuth, or all uncleanness.
Hold on for a minute. Hold on. What's that, 5 and 3?
Yes, sir.
2. Give me 5 and 2.
And Halak in Ahab.
And see that how you supposed to halak? You supposed to walk in an affection, a caring way for him.
Just as the Mashiach also has Ahab
In
you,
the same way he did it for us.
and gave himself up for us as a zabak and an offering and a zabak to Elohim
See that?
for a fragrant aroma.
See that? That's the same thing he telling you supposed to do. The same way he halak. Come on.
But Zanuth, or all uncleanness,
Fornication or in a whore or harlotry. All
or Ahab of greediness,
all uncleanness. Come on.
let it not be even be named among you as is proper among Kodash ones.
Y'all hear that? It ain't supposed to be named among you. You guys have fallen short. You already in violation because it's been named among you. He told you not as Kodash. See, this is something y'all do. When you say you name the name of, you're supposed to depart from it.
That's right.
Okay, I'm trying to help y'all. He told them before, he told them to come out and he told them to come out, ye that bear the vessel of Yahuah, and be clean. That's why it wasn't supposed to be named among you. This is stuff y'all done took for granted. You guys have played around on a lot of ends. You guys have procrastinated. In your own eyes, you've been right. Y'all have no idea. He done watched it and marked everybody. He done caught it. He saw it. You just think he didn't see it. He caught it. Nothing y'all did ain't gone to record. None of us. Nothing we did ain't gone to record. That's why I got to clean it up. That's the only way gonna make it. I'm just being true for you. You need to be saved. You don't need nobody to tell you no lies.
That's
Nobody.
right.
These people ain't been your friends. A lot of people haven't been friends because you got to tell people the truth. That's being friend to them. Companion. We're on the same journey. When you read the book of Yahuah, they call Judah, they'll tell you, they're supposed to talk about be your companion. And when you look in the book of Kazon, they told you, I'm your companion. You cannot talk, I'm your companion. We're in the same fight. We're in the same struggle. We're on the same Mount Halak. We're on the same journey. But everybody done took their own way, take your own avenue, see your own way when doing, and it's bad. It's really bad, and it's detrimental to you. You don't realize why you going through the different things you're going through, why you suffering, why you behind, why things don't work out, because you haven't paid attention. It's just like YashaYahu said, they have not all obeyed. I look and try to figure out why. Why is this happening? Why this happening? You can dump all on you people you want to. You're not going to be saved if you fully comply. It's not the prayer. It's not the oil. It's just, to be honest, you have not all obeyed. You try to run in and get one thing to work for you, but the problem is you got multiple streams of things you got to clean up, and you hadn't. You just haven't been honest. And now it's our opportunity to really get ourselves aligned and get this right. And we need to see ourselves, how does he view us? That's important for me. How does he see me? Not how other people see. How does he see me? Your works, people sit around, I don't know. Don't you tell that lie. You know. That's why you got to comply. To see you see you sadiq, to see you righteous, and to see you obeying the word. That's how he saw Yahushua. Because this man had a commendable quality about him. He followed. Students, when it came down to the word, the order, that's something you don't do. Order is just, it's hard for y'all to follow. It's hard for you to engage yourself in just keeping an order. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Let me tell you something. It's down to a point that you have to look at what are you willing to separate from? Everything. Everything. I done told y'all, I don't know how many. First time I told y'all about that, examining what you got, look at everything. I had, because you hadn't been in this time setting. Now you're in that time setting, you can't say you haven't been asked. You've lied and you said, now you got to put your money where your mouth at. You got to put your feet to what you done said. You got to stand for what you stand for. Listen, where I'm at, I'm telling y'all, I have no deals with nobody in here.
That's right.
Mother, wife, kids, I have no deals of cutting, no deals with absolutely not one of y'all. My dealing with Yahuah. Somebody want to be saved.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling y'all, listen, it's not all of you guys. I know some of y'all saying, I'm thinking now. I know. Don't worry about it. He already done caught you. Some of them on the other end of that screen, you have not been honest. He sees you. He sees you. Just like I told these people to wake up, gun and everybody pay attention. Listen, that's where everybody at. That's where you at. Listen, you can't, listen, even for these people following, I'm going to cut all y'all off. Listen, they're going to get cut out. You can't keep, listen. All y'all who asked them one time, they set up and they had the offering for Baal and Yahuah. He asked them, how long you gonna halt between two opinions? You guys have played around, you've been halting between, it's only one Elohim. It's only one true Elohim, and you're gonna be pushed down that point, you're gonna be tried. Listen, I don't know what I'm gonna have to lose, but at the end of the day, I just don't wanna lose my soul.
That's right.
That's it.
That's
I done
right.
carried y'all as long as I can carry you. At some point, you gotta stand.
That's right.
Okay, the books are having been done all therefore to stand.
Stand
Call
therefore.
preacher. That's what you gotta do. You gotta learn to stand for yourself.
Yes,
Y'all played around way too long. People been counting on preacher to do. When can I count on you to just follow that man and do what you're supposed to do? I can't count on the average. I cannot count on y'all. That's scary. That is scary. You're hearing what I believe, what he give me to teach, and I'm standing, and you ain't standing. How you think I'm looking at this? You think I believe it's the word? No, it's your commitment. You haven't changed. You hadn't gotten serious about it. Y'all looking at, well, I ain't doing the big stuff. It's a movie Denzel made called It's the Little Things. It's the little things that's building up that you don't realize got you in transgression. You gotta stop it. Listen, it ain't gonna be everybody. Just the people that got undersigned my voice that can do it. Y'all young people, y'all just take your time. Y'all mark preaching, white preaching. Preaching not gonna fail you, preaching, I don't know what these people gonna do. Y'all hear me? I ain't accounting for nobody, but I know what I'm gonna do. Y'all got it? My law is set. This is made up. I ain't thinking about, let me see, I'm trying to think. Is this something I can do? I gotta do it. I got to do it. I got to do it. I can't burn. I got to do it. At all costs. I'm constantly going over this thing. I'm constantly looking at this thing. I'm constantly considering this thing. These people, y'all have played around too long. But however he moved forward, that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna move exact way he tell me to move. I made my mind up, made no mistake. I'm good with every decision he make. Every decision he made, I got to be in my soul. Everyone has made their decision. You know where you're at. You know what you can do. You got to stand for that. This is my soul. I can't afford to burn. I know what you're saying. Me and a preacher, all you got to do is live it. Y'all ain't got to do no cartwheels in front of me. You ain't got to send me no text. You ain't got to call me. All you got to do is live it. Make no mistake. You guys have been marked. You guys have been marked now. Make no mistake. You're on deck. I know I'm late. I'm smiling now, but I'm being honest with you. You're on deck. Y'all young people, some of y'all got to stand. I got young people out there. They standing, watching. They got a mind, listen. Got a young daughter, get her laptop. Take her little brother, go in the room on Shabat. Listen, she can wear lipstick. She can wear fingernail polish. She can wear pants. She can go play. Y'all can't do that because you're parent. She has all full access to pants, to makeup, to earrings, to lipstick, to fingernail polish, to go play, to join a team on Saturday. Y'all know what she do? Take her laptop, go in the room and close the door her little brother and hook that thing up. That's what I do. I watch preacher. That done made it tight for y'all kids. That done made it real tight for y'all. What little girl don't want no lipstick? What little girl don't want to wear pants? What little girl don't want to go play and do something? Take the computer her own accord. Nobody make her. On her own. Y'all kids too, you on deck. Everybody getting mauled.
That's right.
That just made it tight for y'all. That's how you gonna do. When you got kids got a mind to say, listen, I'm looking at it. Got the whole way. You know what? You talking about y'all, you being restricted by your parents. Nobody restricting them. Mama want her to have fun. Mama want her to have fun. Ain't even like the mama saying you doing it right. No, need to do that stuff on their own. What y'all think they did for the rest of y'all at home? That made it real tight. How many of y'all got the mind as a child to sit there and do that? As a child, y'all can't do right as adults.
That's right.
A child, when the parent is offering you this life.
That's right.
This yours. I want you to do this. Take that laptop, go hook it up. I'm watching preacher.
That's right. That's right.
And y'all know me, what I preach about 15 minutes on Saturday.
3 hours.
What y'all think they do for y'all?
Make it tight.
A lot of y'all testimony because your parents make you. We got people that looking and saying, nobody make me do this thing. YashaYahu said, if I do this thing willingly, I got a reward. Y'all grown people don't play it around. Y'all trying to know, these kids, I got a lot of these young kids out here they watching.
That's right.
A lot of these young kids out, listen, some of these parents, they kids be watching. They kids watching, they paying attention. These kids, I get letters in my drawer, my kid, they love you. Rod, we love you. Rod, it's tight. It's tight. Well, that's how we're gonna be. Everybody on chopping block. Kids too. That's just being honest. If people, don't y'all know, and I told y'all I got it that way, we're supposed to be the or. Something supposed to be different about us, and y'all guys have not followed. Y'all you got your armor, and this your soul. You're not saving my soul by you doing this. All I can save is my soul. Y'all got what I'm saying? That's the best I can save my soul. You guys have to save your own soul. Shout, Cup told you, save me, save yourself. Save yourself. Some of y'all young people, y'all got a mind to hear me. You save yourself.
That's right.
You save yourself. Don't you drop your commitment for these people. These people done sold out. Over 90-something%, they done sold out. These people not serious. Some of your parents, they're not serious. Don't believe it. Well, we gonna start doing what we've been doing.
That's right.
This the first time I preached this?
No, sir.
No, this the first time I talk about getting serious. They ain't seen me change. I've been the same person the whole time. You watching me evolve and change. What that should tell you?
That's right. That's right.
What that should tell you? Y'all remember we using the word?
Yes, sir.
And you remember I say every night I say, excuse me, I'm sorry for doing it.
No, sir.
You think I ain't caught y'all been using them?
Mm-hmm.
How long it took me to get over it? How long when?
Instantly.
Why my people still do it?
That's right.
Cause you got your own mind.
Yep.
I just watch. Listen, I done marched. Don't think I missed it. I just watch. I said, that's where you at.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't following, cause you will follow my footsteps. You'd have did what I done.
That's right.
Yahuah let me go away for a reason and watch if these people can follow or they keep going the way they're going.
That's right.
You too set in your ways. Y'all done play around a long time. You're going to pay for what you've done. You're going to pay for it. You need to know that. Do you remember, don't worry about it. The ones that don't worry about it, they're gonna pay for it. That's all. Where you at? Y'all can't make the commitment, y'all can't make it up here. This is super hard to be at your home on a computer. I'll get this excuse out of people that can't do. Don't worry about it. When I drop that X on y'all, you'll find out where you at. Mm-hmm. We'll have zero conversation. When I tell y'all to get missing, listen, don't even worry about it. We're good. It's late in the evening. I have to take those who got a mind to be saved. End of story.
That's right.
That's where you at. And I'm not going to keep dragging you to make you do something. This got to be in your heart. What did this synagogue take from you? We give more than you'll ever take.
That's right.
And we can take from you. We give more than we'll ever take from you. What you get is to help you.
That's right.
Most if you pay, you be getting back. We still give you back what you put in.
That's right.
More than what you put in taking care of you. They got people put their money in holes. The people not gonna do nothing for them, not gonna take care of them, not gonna worry about them and their family. We the only people. And y'all know it. Y'all love everybody that's out here in the street.
Yep.
I heard your testimonies. I just watched. I ain't missing nothing y'all say. Let me tell y'all what y'all do. For some reason, y'all have a reason to say something. Y'all don't know how to pay attention to y'all conversation. Y'all really think I'm gonna listen when people say stuff. Okay, that's where I'm at. I watch people sit and literally screw you. Leave you on the chopping block with me. Well, it's love. Who in high school I left on the chopping block? Who I left out here on the debt with money? I watch people do it to you straight. I watch y'all people. Y'all love these people. Y'all scare me. Y'all scare me. My money. I don't even get to keep my money. My money going to feed, helping, taking care of what y'all got. I don't complain. You don't return. Y'all don't even reciprocate. I shake y'all down. I put a gun in y'all head.
No, sir.
I call your house and threaten you. We ain't here together. That's what I thought. I watch you people. I say, you people are very scary to me. Y'all have love for people that don't even love you. It's very scary to me. I know what I've done. For any one of you, I know what I've done. Thousands. We ain't talking about no 100, 50, 20, thousands. That's what you do. That's what you do. When you say you love people, you got to do more than just run your mouth.
That's right.
Anybody can walk up and do that, bump the chest, let the chest touch, go in your wallet.
Come on. That's right. That's right.
Go in your wallet. Now watch out, I see your family. I see your family. These people look at you and your family. They don't care about you and your family. They'll let you and your family eat out of the trash can.
Yep.
I wouldn't.
That's right.
They'll watch you, they'll run past you, have 50 cars, watch you and your family walk.
Yep.
I wouldn't.
That's right.
Everything I do is a cost to me. It's a cost, but that's what you do. You can't just run your mouth and say you love people. You got to actually put your works into it. Why y'all think, let me tell you something. I could take more members on if it weren't for a lot of y'all. If it weren't for about 90% of y'all, I could take on new members. But I can't afford to take nobody because I don't need their bills. I don't need their problems. That's being honest. I just can't afford them. You think I can afford these people? Man, the people out here cut an arm and they got to be somewhere like that. You talking about, that man ain't going to let me and my family sit outside. That man ain't going to let us just be sat there just walking at his cost. I love these people. It's scary. How many of y'all got these people out here to pay your bills and give y'all $1,000? Where they at? Where they at? Just go ahead and show me. Y'all scare me. I just look, I said, that's tight. I don't know what I'd be doing up here. I guess I'd be just sitting up here. I guess I'd be just stealing and taking from all y'all somewhere. I just don't know. I just can't. I don't know how I get away with it. I ought to just be ashamed of myself. Just let y'all sit in the hole and you love me and I wouldn't even take care of it. How many of y'all love me? And I will reciprocate the love of you by letting you and your family sit out and won't help you. That's tight. I've seen people do that to people in here. And they still stuck them in, Bison on, don't you Bison? Stuck them in a bad place with me. Left them on the chopping block. And they still love them. Thousands. Let me see a number. 35,000. That's what, chump change? That's money I don't need anyway. Left them on the chopping block. They had to scramble to get the money. Love. What love got to do with it? That's when Tina Turner sang the bell. What love got to do with it? These folks ain't don't know nobody did more for than I have. Put up more money, lost more money, gave more money. Y'all know who ain't screwed up my money? Me. My money been screwed up with y'all. That's why I mistreat y'all every time I get a chance. Oh, shoot, what I do? Every time I get a chance, I try my best to take y'all down. I try to hurt you and your family every time I get a chance. Your kids, I spit on them. When I see them, I go, duh. Y'all kids know that, don't they? The other people spit on them. That's the same equipment when they won't help you. I'm just trying to help y'all out. Listen, y'all need to reassess how you think and how you process stuff. That's a lot of stuff y'all say and do to me. It really throws me. I just been with y'all. I don't really throw it with y'all. As a group, y'all scared. Not every individual. As a group, though, I never seen it before in my life. I never seen it. It just scared me. It said, I just looking at your count the loss and let it go. You know what? Yahuah will be against me if I don't pray against you. Yahuah will be against me, witness on if I prayed against you. If I set for your fall. Now, all I ask y'all for in return, give it, man, your whole heart. Now, you know that I'm that kind of person. That's very unfair of me. No, that's very wrong. That's not fair. To get you and want you to give your whole heart to this man, what kind of fool am I? I'm going to take you for a fool. Think about it. I'm using you. I'm making a fool out of you. Your friends made a fool out of you. Your family made a fool out of you. I'm one that's trying to tell you the truth because I care about you. Let me tell you something with people. People will sit back and people will watch you, I know. People will watch you. People will watch you walk in a hole and fall. They won't say nothing. They'll just watch you. You guys have no idea. You guys have no idea. I'll come through and try to tell you, because I care. It might hurt you, might cut you, but at the end of the day, you weigh the whole thing and see if it's the truth. See if it'll get you better or it'll get you worse. As long as you keep going the wrong way, that's bad. Somebody got to be able to stop you and say, and I had a job, I got to be the person to tell you it's not good what you're doing. You need to change, you need to transition because of what you're trying to do. You're trying to make sure your salvation is there, and you got to consider the word. A lot of times y'all don't consider that. Y'all just consider yourself. Y'all consider just making moves, just moving. Can't just be moving every time. You know what Musha told the people when they were moving? Told them to be still so they could see it. Sometimes you'll miss some moving. Sometimes you just have to sit still. Man, let me tell you something. I do a lot of different stuff. Business and everything. I watch a lot of money go a lot of play. I just had to sit still and just watch and wait and say, for whatever reason, this is where I'm at. And people be fine with that. They fine with that because it ain't their money, it's my money. So I just sit there and just watch and wait and say, for some reason, this is what situation you put me in. And I had to sit there and I had to wait because I need to know, what is it you're trying to get me to do? A lot of y'all cry and you want something. You terrible stewards. I watch a lot of y'all, you terrible stewards. That's why he don't give you stuff. Terrible. Terrible. When Yahuah allows you to get something, have something, I watch y'all destroy stuff. I say, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yahuah give you something, you learn to take it. I tell my wife the same thing. She be unappreciative of stuff too now. She'll run past something and half do it to me, I had to call her back to it. I tell her, I said, it's not good. It's not good. I said, giving you a lot, you need to take care of what he give you. Get it going. I be trying to tell him, y'all don't realize he'll take from you. That's why a lot of y'all he take from you, because you know how to take care of what he give you. This ain't nothing but the world stuff. But for some reason, your dumb behind live in the world and need it. Big dummy, nasty world stuff. What you doing with it? Once you give up that life, that's the world stuff. You pick and choose when you want to keep. I try to take care of what he give me. I go down to the car, I get out there, I just go out there and start picking up paper. I just move around, start picking up paper, check stuff. He give you something, take care of what he give you. I just watch stuff. I just watch. I walk, that's even gone. I go out, I just walk around. I said, I need to just make sure I take care of it. He give it to me, take care of it. It don't matter if it ain't doing what I want to do. It's a matter, he look at this. Is that we're gonna play the game up? When it do what you wanna do, then you gonna take care of it, or you gonna take care of while you got it, and I'm gonna watch you, and I say, then I benefit you because I see you know how to take care of something. I took care of a few sheep better and good as I could with all y'all. That's how I take care of y'all. I showed myself students over a few. That's I had a $10,000 credit card. I was working the job, helped take care of my dad, and had my own kids. I had a lot going on. I guarantee that I maintained, I took care of. Listen, we had a place we would rent it. I used to go down, I used to clean that place up. I had the chairs, I had more chairs than I had remember. I'd go down, clean that place up and vacuum it and clean the bathroom and take care of it, and I did that. That's what I did. I stayed and I did it. That's how I used to do it all myself. I just took care of myself. Now he give you a few people. He don't give you many. He give you on a couple of people. It's on a few of y'all he even had a mind to take care of something. And y'all don't realize I watch my office get just junked up with stuff. I watch all kinds of stuff. I just said, listen, that's where we're at. Y'all terrible stewards. Terrible. I'm just telling you, y'all want the truth about yourself? Terrible people. Terrible. People have to tell y'all to do stuff with. You don't have the decency, the cool, the take kind of, or cool, pure lazy. Y'all are the same people take care of stuff. Y'all just terrible people, terrible. It ain't every one of y'all, just terrible, just sorry. Stand the way, clear up and get out. Let me get out of here, preacher tripping. I said, I marked, listen, don't think I ain't see you. I mark you. I said, mark that cool, mark them. Because I know, ain't no good to you. That's your behavior. Then you act like a kid. Your kid's the one tap around him. And you just sorry and late. I only get a few on stay. Danielle had to get fussed at for staying behind. She didn't get fussed at because she was running her car trying to get out. What, you got 2 kids? See, you know she'll stand sweet, stand there out on a couple of them. Rough of y'all heifers, straight to get to where you going. And don't think I ain't marked every one of you. I just mark you. You want the truth about me? I don't miss nothing. Just for the record, I don't miss nothing. I don't miss it in conversation. I don't miss in your behavior. I watch you. I watch y'all watch the same people do. I said, that's where you at. And you know, I said, that's why stuff go the way it go for you. When it come back on you, I already know why stuff go, because that's what type of person you are. You're a thief. You're a crook. You're a scammer. You don't even care. You'll watch your own uncle, your own. You'll watch them struggle, stay. It don't even bother you. You'll get your junk, leave your junk. You just go. I said, that's what kind of people you are. I said, hey, you don't help, get out. I walk outside, you the kid guy, stand outside, walk there, look there. Oh, hey, please. I said, listen, I don't miss. I said, mark them. I mark every one of them. I said, put a mark on them. That's what kind of people you are. Then you want to know why stuff work out the way it do for some and why it don't work out for you? Just do the math. You do what you do because that's in your heart. I do what I do because that's in my heart. You guys would never have to have a conversation with me about me being a pastor and what it means to shepherd people. What it means to have the care of the flock and the people and the heart. You got more than I heart these people out in the street. Everybody ain't got that heart. Everybody ain't got it. I watch y'all. I watch you. You need to know about yourself. Been too long. You bad example for these kids, just terrible, terrible. These kids supposed to be able to mimic us and watch us. Y'all just show them bad parallel. Y'all doing bad. Some of them, they watch the one they need to watch to see. You got something that they go to and they look at you, okay, help out and do it, rest of them. That's just where you at, and it's terrible. Y'all let me tell you something. You want that man it ain't about it's on you for me. When I came in to work, I didn't come in to be a preacher. I didn't come to be an usher, come in to be a choir member, none like that. I wanted, if I was gonna be there, when I was in the street out with somebody, I wanted no average, I wanted a nigga, oh, who that nigga is? If I was in something, they knew me. You know what I'm saying? They knew me and I did what I was supposed to do my part. So you lucky you're a part of something, you have a part you try to do. You guys left, you still doing your part with the world. When you gonna start serving Yahuah? When you gonna do like Yahushua said, when you gonna get about the Abba business? This is some of y'all failure right here. No, you ain't smoking, you ain't fornicating, you ain't lusting, you ain't adultery, and you also ain't performing either. You might as well be smoking, drinking, and homemugging, because you ain't doing nothing else, and it don't count. It's terrible, terrible. Listen, I had to constantly tell men, and when you're talking to men, trying to get men to do stuff, this is the hardest job to do, because men will kind of feel like, I got a buck against you, I got to fight you. Oh, I don't know why. I'll be the person that'll help you. I don't know why you fight. I'll be the person that'll help you. I assure you, I will be the person that will help you. You will gain nothing. I'm going to be there. You got a family. I'm going to be. Why would I let you and your family be sitting out? Why would I let you and your family be? Why? That's not even a conversation for me. How am I looking at your family? And we leaving, everybody going home. You and your family walking down this street down here. And y'all finna go sleep in the cardboard box. And I'm going to go to home and I'm going to lay in my bed with a pure heart. I'm going to pray to my Allah and say, thank you for everything you do for me. Thank you for keeping me and my family. Thank you for not letting hurt, harm, I couldn't see him let me keep that job. I wouldn't even deserve that job. If your welfare, your better being ain't the primary end, I couldn't see the job. It don't even make sense for the job. I had to tell y'all that. I need men. I need some men that are going to be willing to stand up and do the job and the serving. And they're going to put this above everything else and other people. That's what he needs. Now, that's going to call for you being willing and able to have to look at, you have to separate from some things. You have to let go of some things. You have to really consider some things. That's not everybody's heart. He only got a few. Be honest, it's on a few. It's on a few. Because he find that along the way, people tend to forget what the cause is. You remember, reading I said when Dawood went out there and the people was out there, he saw, and his brother wanted to know why was he out there in them few sheep. What was the reason he told him? You ain't gonna believe why I'm here. It's a cause. Dawood said it was a cause. That's why he was out there. I'm here because there's a cause, because people have convinced themselves if they're not fornicating, if they're not drinking, but you're doing other things that are just the contrary. See, those are basic things. Fornication, adultery. You hadn't done them when you left. For a newcomer, yes, that's a great achievement. But when you've heard the word, this is very minimal. I would not run around and make my claim to fame to nobody. You hear when I get up, y'all hear when I be getting up every time, I ain't no fornicator, I ain't no, don't y'all hear when I be preaching that? Yes, I wonder why. It's so small. That's so tiny. That's so minute. And that's where you at. You ain't even went nowhere. You know who don't fornicate? Who don't commit adultery? A man who got cut off from his waist. Now, is he saved? The stuff that you want to hold to your credit, I wouldn't even use it. That's why I don't get up preaching about it. You see me I ain't fornicate, I ain't committing no adultery, I ain't drinking no liquor, no beer. Are you serious? That's where you at. Listen, the book told you let her lead the principle and move on to perfection. Not laying again the foundation. That's so small. That's so small. And I want y'all to really grow. And you have to grow with. Now you have to get to where you get more internal. Internal really allow you to really search yourself and look at your obligations. Let me tell you something. I appreciate what you said day to day. And other people on some things have said similar to, and I appreciate it. It's humbling. I don't think a whole lot of myself like that. I more or less look at this job as me being a debtor. I'm a debtor. I screw up a lot of people. I messed up a lot of people. I did a lot of wrong. So I really look at scamming, flim-flam. I done it. I did it. And then when it happened to you, you know, you get pissed and you mad. You want somebody to kill somebody. The whole nine, you can't believe it, but then you don't look at it. That's you. You got, one thing about a scammer, they can't stand another scammer. Oh my goodness, that nigga got me. You talking about all the people you got? And when they come back around, you have to look at, this the game you played. So I start looking at how when things come back and fall on you, y'all need to look at why things happen to you the way it do. That's the game you played. Just help y'all out. That's the game you play. You don't want that? Stop playing that game. I'm gonna help y'all out. Don't think I don't know what I do, but I pray mightily for every one of y'all. I really do. Y'all play a lot of games though. Y'all like to try to slick me. Again, my boss, this stupid face, he gave it to me again. I'm gonna get up in the morning, I'm gonna pray mightily now. I'm gonna jump up, I'm gonna run and I'm gonna see he give me that other face. That face when people look and say, that guy that ain't stupid. That guy really see what's going on. If I get that face, then I know it'll stop. But if he give me this one, I know the saga continues. I really need the way of y'all to really focus and home in on the importance of why we need to be saved. That's it. I really do. Your membership being on the chopping block, that's where it's gonna stay. Just like mine. Just like mine. I like it like that. You'll appreciate it. Cause when you consider, you screw up, you gone. I mean every bit of it too. I don't care if it's a preacher. I don't care if it's a mother. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm just tripping. But let's see who fall. I'm tripping, but let's see who fall. Everybody's job on the chopping block. You need to serve like that. You serve better. I want you to consider daily. Consider daily. Think how many times, be honest, before we start trying, how many of y'all really honestly consider daily? Because we get comfortable. Even me, you'll get comfortable. You'll get relaxed. You'll get ease. You'll get gone. You'll play. Listen, when you consider daily, a wife will consider her mouth. She'll consider her action because you were told you're supposed to submit yourself to your own husband as unto Yahuah. When you open that mouth and you grumble up against him, you did that against Yahuah. You cannot be saved. It's nowhere in the world. You think I can be saved and I go up against him? Man, please. When them people murmured against Mushah, he killed them. Y'all know why? He told Mushah, you like me. Harun is your Nabal. You call him. He said, I made you Elohim. So when those people, he told you, what is your murmuring against us? You don't murmur against Yahuah. Oh, a lot of y'all, don't worry about it. You're going to pay for it. You're going to help you out. You're going to pay for what you've done now. Because I really have been trying to help you. You got to pay for it. That's just right. That's part of him being just. Everybody got to reassess, reconsider, and look at why you came here. The friendship and joint, even the help, that's fine. But if you don't get saved, what good of that help you got? See, I don't want you to sell out on that now. That help ain't nothing if you won't make it and you ain't saved. See, you want the truth. Man, you can make it without this stuff. That's why he showed them people on the street homeless. Man, I don't know what I'd do if I had a house. Want me to tell you, you'll live outside. And you see how he keep them people? You think, this what you don't realize. If he y'all ever seen an ant with a coat on before? No. Stop it. How an ant keep from getting cold? Y'all ever seen an ant build a forest fire? How they make it? That's scary. You tell me that man can keep an ant and he can't keep me? See, you don't soul in your mind what you need. You don't need none of this stuff. You just condition yourself to believe it and you start living to it, and we started dissipating with him. You got further from him. It's time to reassess. Time to reassess your relationship. You're not smart as you think. When I tell y'all to do something, just go that way and see if it work out. So, preacher, y'all do it every time. Well, preacher, I did this. What y'all think I do? Jeffrey, what y'all think I do? What you say? I try to tell all the time, and I really don't forget it. I really don't forget it. A lot of stuff y'all do, y'all don't realize I really don't forget it. Let me tell y'all something one time happened. But you remember one time we went to Outback out there? All of us went to Outback. It was a bunch of us out there. I think you was out that day. Who I remember we went to Outback that time? We went to Outback together. Basha came out there late. Who remember? When he got that bread and put that butter on it. How many of y'all looked at him when he put that butter on that bread? Raise your hand. Look at that. No, raise them high. Look at that head, Basha. Raise them high. Raise them high. You know why they had watched you when you put that butter on that bread? Do you know why? Because preacher had told everybody to get away from Dabary. Kim had kicked up about it. You didn't pay attention to why he did that. He said something. Everyone that just show you how people are. I just want you to use it for example. Everybody at that table, why? You were there. What were you looking at? Why did you look at what Kim said? See, I'm just telling y'all, I just use for example. All them guys sat at that table, everybody was just watching. And he didn't pay attention why. Kim said, that's dangerous. Everybody was laughing. We was trying to write, everybody was just looking at him, just laughing. He said, that man has no conscience. He just put that butter on there. Everybody started laughing like, wow. Yeah, because everybody was looking, they were saying, preacher had told us not to. A lot of people, you didn't never know why. Everyone around there knew it. They just watched. I'm tell you that, I'm just show you how people pay attention to stuff. People won't ever, I'm gonna help you out with something, help all y'all with something. Y'all to do stuff, y'all have no idea if people watch you. People watch. They didn't say nothing. They just sat back and they just watched. Kim took long gun and he jumped out on his own. He looked. He did. He said, he just did that. He said, you said, what? What? You hear about it, they were just looking. They started laughing. They were just looking. Kim was like, that man had no conscience. He just took that butter on the bread. He just did it, preacher. I'm trying to help y'all out. People will watch. They won't say. Let me help all y'all out of here. Everybody don't have to say nothing to you to notice you. Let's help every one of y'all out of here. A lot of stuff, if y'all paid attention to what I say and what I did, it'd be a bit different versus what y'all do. He never did forget it. He never forgot it. It was like a smart, you know what you did? You remember what you did? Who remember what he did? Huh. What did he do, Tam? You went to the back, you found the manager and brought them out there and tried to find something that he was eating on that plate that was wrong. How many of y'all remember that? Raise your hand. Yeah. The reason why I'm telling y'all like this, everything come full circle around for everybody to start sitting down and look at what you do. that means you weren't listening. You didn't follow. You weren't paying attention. And what I'm trying to do is help you out. So like I'm help all y'all out of here tonight. This way is so critical. You got to be mindful and know what I'm doing. It's just like when the Talmudim were following Yahushua, they had to know what they were doing. He let them guys know, you are they that were with me in my temptation. That's how they knew. See, when Cuff tried to tell y'all how Yahushua and Byth, Cuff, they call 2 Peter, he tried to tell you how he must shortly, what was he to do? Take off his, how did he say he gonna do that? Just like Yahuwah showed him. Because that was the only way to do it right. So a lot of times, y'all have to pay attention. It might look like a slight thing. They might think, well, preacher, it ain't about doing everything I do, but this is what y'all consider. You mark the person who he got, because that's the example he left you for now. And if you're going to get better, you watch. Like I told y'all, my former pastor, he'll tell you, I marked, I watch. That was my job, to watch, to pay attention. To man a real different thing I knew he didn't like. I knew things that he did like. I knew things, how he wanted things done. Now, I took some correction for some things, but he'll tell you, I always knew how to take it. Oh, it hurt it, but I said and I took it. I said and I took it. Sometimes I felt like, I don't know why, but I see what it built me to become, to be. So a lot of times people don't see that. I remember one time I had a guy when I was preaching, I made a tell. He said, you can make a TV broadcast. I was in Jacksonville. I got when I was preaching, and I would cut down on dirt devil vacuum cleaner. Man, them men were laughing. Listen, they were laughing and laughing until that tape cut. He got out, he said, let me ask you something, brother. He said, are you trying to say that the vacuum cleaner is sin? I was like, sir, he said, that's a machine. That's not the devil. I said, if you want to tell me it's all right, I said, you can tell him. He like, no, brother, I'm asking you a question. Them men were pissed. My wife didn't. Listen, they were pissed. Listen, I would throw them. Listen, y'all were small kids. Jeff and man, I seen him like, man, they had lost on me. And you remember when I had went off on him? I went off on the pastor. I sat right to that thing hurt him in my heart. I said, if you want to tell me it's okay, I said, you tell them. Oh, they hit Wyatt jumped up. They're like, you trying to teach, that's a machine. You trying to teach a machine is the devil? I said, if you want to tell them, you tell them. I got some calls later on. The people came to me and told me, said, I appreciate your stance. Said, he tried to get me to tell them people that. I told him I couldn't. I said, you tell them. I told him, I cut the fool? I said, you can tell them. I told him I stood on. Listen, they said, I appreciate you. So I appreciate your stance. I said, you didn't move. I said, if you want to tell them, you can tell them. I want one guy who got up, who jumped up and kicked up. Oh, he cut the fool. He cut the fool. That joker came, he pulled me, he got me, and then he said, that was a Thursday night, he got me, he said, hey, so I'm gonna tell you something. He said, man, I sat here, he said, I got home. I thought about that message you sitting there preaching about that vacuum cleaner. He said, I done got this vacuum cleaner, and I'm finna go buy another vacuum cleaner. I got a vacuum cleaner. He said, man, that thing convicted me so bad. He said, I throw that thing in the trash. I ain't even told my wife I bought another. He said, you better not tell nobody. Walked off. Listen, he said, you better not tell nobody. Walked right off. He said, I throw in the trash. He said, I got to go get my wife another vacuum cleaner. He let me know. He said, he the one, they was fighting on it. I ain't moved. Listen, y'all folks don't realize, listen, them men lost it. Them men were getting me. I didn't move. Now, shut that. I ain't moved one time. I told him, I said, listen. He said, brother, tell these people that they're vacuum cleaner. I said, you can tell them. I said, I can't tell them. He said, brother, tell them the vacuum cleaner not. I let him know, you can tell them. I couldn't tell them. Because it had gone out my mouth. I wasn't moving from it. That was right, but I ain't cutting no food with him. I sat right there and did what I had to do. But he just taught me how I need to take and learn how to be humble, learn how to do some things, and so you come up to be better. But I never probably would have been here if I'd have cut the food and did it my way. So it's a lot of stuff you have to adjust and learn along the way. This job, when people see me, they just see you up preaching, you just giving orders or what they saying, and you just cutting people down. People don't see the help, the money, the time, the till, the praying time. When I get them, get y'all Yamym pull out, that's where y'all get that going. So I had to go down on my knee. I got to pull out this man, because you guys doing stuff going on with you. Your family, your kids, your health, your mental state, your health. There's so many things going on. I got all these kids. I got all these things that's on me, and I got to put out to him about it. I got people on that screen now, people that watch it that ain't members. I be praying for them people. If you remember the people that get up and confess. Listen, y'all, those that confess their katayin, because I ain't forget them. I hadn't forgot them. You will forget them. People who send them out, those that support, y'all ain't never probably heard me say, those that support your doctrine. When I say probably once every now and then, because I hadn't forgot. He hadn't forgot. You know why I do it? He let me know he has remembered. Y'all has remembered. You might forget, but he ain't forgot. I can help y'all with a lot of stuff. Y'all just don't see it. Take your time and just follow and say, I have what they call two experience. My experience come through being a diamond, self-will, just an idiot. I got all these experiences to go along with what I got. That's matured me for change. I remember Shay came back, she told me, she said, you different. Because I matured. Thinking you'd have came back out the same when you left. I mean, I hadn't grown. See, it wouldn't said a lot of fact about the word. Would you agree I'm different? You know what? They don't even, guess what? They never even paid attention to it. They have no idea. From where we were when you left to come back, they have no idea. Because he mature you. You know what I watch? Guess what you will find? I don't even want you to tell them. A lot of them don't even know they still the same. Just do it. Look at her hair. Y'all see them? Look at them. A lot of y'all still the same. Because you know what they missed? It also said, get a midget. What is that? Grow in con and what was the point? Why y'all think I changed what I did? My knowledge changed. Why you think you doing what you do? Because your knowledge still the same. So there's no real growth. You just stuck on, like this is what I tell people, anybody, all y'all. Learning how to enunciate these words are not more important than behavior. I read a book of a total catastrophe of people following who knew how to enunciate these words, okay? There is definitely value in these words. People try to find out what's the value point to each letter. The value of his whole word, you can't put a number on it. They're trying to find a number for each letter. Why people wait? Where you get this from? He never told you this. Because there's no way you can write to show me where he gave you a number. These people make up their own stuff. This is why I don't follow these people. I don't watch none of these people. Y'all understand me? I don't watch nobody lessons. I'm not interested. Is that because I think I know everything? No. These people will get you off. They will get you off with stuff you cannot prove. Where you get a numerical value from for a letter? Because these people just make up their own stuff. I don't know where you got it from. It ain't, all they got to do is show it to me in the book where he gave it to you. Because these people create their own stuff. And this is why people get out and they sell out for these words. What's your behavior? That's right. I found not one letter that wrote that gave me a numerical value. Because all of it the same. The least is the same as the greatest. I don't know where these people get it. When it comes to work, listen, not one jot, not the smallest lip, not the yard, not one of it gonna fail. Right. So what's the value? How one outvalue the other one? Right. He told me to come down and pay tithe, and these folk don't keep judgment, mercy, and decorum. These you ought to have done. So what's the numerical value? Which one outweigh the other one? So you see where if you just set down simple signs with some stuff, it really makes no sense what they're trying to prove because they're not getting it. Well, most of these people you find, these guys can't find one person that got this. Even this guy, none of these folks even believe what you're teaching. This is the problem I got. All these guys are studying from people who don't even believe it. I'm gonna get through the hardcore method and he's gonna teach me the language. Impossible. You don't even believe it. You don't even believe it. People who say they believe it, so what did Balaam believe? What doctrine he believed? The man was following the same doctrine and still he led YashaYahu off wrong. And you tell me a method is gonna do better than these people did? It's scary. But that's where we at. Let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm the dumbest, the ignorance. I can't read. I cannot spell. It's terrible. Y'all hear my language. It's very bad. Let me tell you what I can do. I can beat these jokers living. Yeah. I guarantee they're not gonna beat me living. Yeah. No, I refuse to let them beat me living. Enunciating, pronunciating, spelling, any stuff they want to do, research, keep it. Let me see you live it. That's all I gotta do. Let me see they can follow that walk. That's right. That's gonna kill all that. And I 100% believe that the word. Please don't take that and say, Peter said the word don't mean that. You'll be telling a lie. I'm telling you that living is gonna why the man gonna come back and restore to us a pure language? Right. There's not one of these guys that can prove not one iota bit Greek that they got the correct pronunciation for these words. Not one of them. And they know they're gonna be telling a lie. Because they're going to all use it from their discipline of their language. It's not your language. It's not their language in the first place. So what you think they care about how they're going to enunciate it? These folks are going to create because they don't even want you to be called upon it. Whosoever shall call upon the name of the done shall be saved. Okay, I got you in a dire situation. Why am I going to let you call that name? That's how you going to get out. Right. That make it much sense. We tag team, me and my partner got you stumped out. We want you to go ahead and tag and bring somebody else in. No, we're going to keep you right here in this corner. I don't trust these people. How many times I told you I believe that right with all my heart? Saying the first time, how long have I always told y'all? I do not believe these people. Do not believe these people. They don't even believe it. They don't even believe it. Do y'all understand our right that we got? We're getting it from other people who don't even believe it. The people believe it, ain't even got it. The book of YashaYahu. They got that scroll. Who got it? What's the name of the group that got it? Can you show them about the scroll, YashaYahu, please? I want y'all to see this. How many of y'all have seen it but hadn't seen it before? Let's see it. How about that? Let's see it. How about that? Let's look at it right quick. Great scroll. They should show it where it's in the room so we can see it. Because you got to use, they got the little cloth foot you got to use to turn it. Y'all see that? This one, 1947, 7 scrolls. They're considered one of the greatest finds of modern era, 2,000 years old, great scroll. We can show it to them in the room. Can you put a bit where show it to them in the room? We're gonna get to. I appreciate it. Let's see it. Y'all see that? Oh, beautiful. Downtown Atlanta. Y'all see that? You might hit one of the lights behind one of them, yeah. See that one, yeah, hit them saying. They give them a little better look. Probably hit one more. I know they're hot right that day. They say I get to turn the lights on. That's a ministry in itself. Darren said, you shouldn't have done that, dog. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what he meant. I just heard him say, don't do that, dog. No. Just so we don't touch the light out. Can they get close, show it to them, showing the scroll? They can see where they got the scroll and show them turning the scroll for them. Oh, Museum of the Bible. Appreciate them. Look at it. You seen that brother? See that right now? Look at him. Y'all see that? Y'all see how they got the line here separating now. That look Greek. Wasn't that Greek they just showed? That's Greek. Y'all see how they appear? Can we get it and pull it up there and kind of freeze it for them? So I don't look at stuff. I don't even look at that. I'm looking at it with y'all. Just let's look at stuff. They get over to it. The history of the Bible. which makes sense that we would call the Bible, and it's called a Sefer. The museum is of the Bible. It's just stuff they give you. You just pay attention to these people. Let me see. Look at them. Look at them. Who are that, Gene Wilder? Who are these people? Where Richard Pryor at? Oh, there you go. Sit down. And you know you can go in there when you get ready. No doubt temperature controlled, holding that in. They he finna unlock the scroll, finna open it up. Man, shut up and move the thing and let them see it. I don't know, can y'all see that? I don't know if they're gonna show it to you. Can you really see that? Or are they gonna zoom in and let you see it? There's a way to get a good look at that so you can see it. There's no way to get a good look at that, boss. Is there one y'all bet that we can get, or might not be able to use something? Is there a way for us to, maybe I just pull it up and see can we get a picture just showing it to them, please? Let's see it, they can see it. Y'all see who got it? So who you think taught it to you? Y'all see the periods and the punctuation? Y'all see all the nakuts up down? Y'all see all the vowel points? Because they didn't have them. Nakud is an Dabary word, and they took it. It means breadcrumbs or crumbs. So since they started putting small dots, they just create their own thing and put them, and they come in and say, it'll help you enunciate from them. This is what they say. Only problem is, these aren't the people that had the language, nor are they the people that obeyed it. So let me get this straight for a second. Now, this is it right here. No punctuation, nothing. So this stuff is what they'll call a run-on sentence. Yet the people were given to, they were able to know it because it was passed down through tradition. That's how they knew it. Let's see something for a second. That's good. I just want y'all to look at it. I just want y'all to see it. The people that come back and give you stuff and they're going to tell you something. Because a lot of words are saying they mean something different. He never meant it for you to have it that way. He set up just the way he designed for it to be. You're supposed to have a teacher, a ra'ah, to see. That's also the word for see. Ra'ah, it means to see. Na'um, to see. That's what he give you a shepherd. That's what a shepherd did. He can see, not the sheep. These people come, let's just show them something right quick. That's Byth, they call it 2 Chronicles right quick. I'm trying to get y'all finished up. They call it 2 Chronicles. Say that 15 right quick, 15:1. I know everybody be impressed with these people. I've been with y'all. I've never been impressed with any of these people. I ain't saying, let me be clear now. I'm not saying these people can't teach me that now. I know them people gonna say, cause that's a spirit they want to take in their own. See, preacher said about can't teach that. Now when y'all looked at it, y'all remember seeing all these little dots and all these figurines up on him? Cause these people came back to it and they gave them to you. I'll tell you about these vowels and consonants. I don't know I don't have no writing that told us we knew nothing about no vowels and consonants. First of all, the people taught it. They knew how they were supposed to get it, just like how our father was supposed to do. Who was he supposed to teach it to?
Bani.
And who his children supposed to teach it to? And who they supposed to teach it to? So that's how we knew it. Now we count on these people to come back and teach us. Why y'all think we so fall? That's just being honest. I don't know. Everybody got so much confidence in these people. I don't get it. These people don't even live it. They'll go to church. They'll tell you about God and Jesus. It doesn't make sense when you understand. There's no way I can read something and teach and say, this is the facts. This is where it originated from. This is the original writing. This is where every religion come from. Why would I not be with this instead of why would I be with the other religion? Tell me, how do I research to come back? This is the first writings. This is the original writing. All the religions stem from this. Why am I with the other religion and not with where it stemmed from? Why wouldn't I take the root? What were we told about Dawood? He was a branch?
Root.
He was the root. Come on, folks. We're looking at the root. They're going to tell you about root words and other stuff. How you don't stay with the root? That's where everything stems from. Pay attention to the seed. Yet they come on. Our people we just fall asleep for these people. Everybody just fall in love with them for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just so dumb. I don't know. Count it to me, at least count it to me for this. I'm honest. I have not lied to y'all. That's the first time I told you I have not believed everything these folks said. Because that's not fair to sit here and teach you and tell you no lie. I'm not sold on everything these people tell me. That makes no sense. It just makes no sense. Yes, I believe the writings are correct. Look at the people who gave them to you. What's your schools like? Great. What's your jobs like? Great. What's your health care? Great. What's your food like? The best. But then I give you the truth. Are y'all stupid? It makes no sense. 1 out of 5? Are you serious? 1 out of 5. If nothing else, I'll beat you, I'll rape you, I'll cut you, I'll lie about everything. I'll lie and say I discovered the country when people were here. But I ain't gonna lie about the word. The word, I gotta be truthful about that. That's just wrong to lie about the word. How does that make common sense? How does that make sense? I don't get it. People drunk. Let's see.
And the Ruach of Elohim came on Azariah.
You know that now. Yahuah strengthens. That's it. Yah strengthens. That's what he tell you. Yah strengthens. Who is that?
The being of Oded.
Uh-huh.
And he went out before Asa and said to him.
Oded. That's what they gonna say. I'm sure there's gonna be an olive that he gonna tell you that there's gonna be an O in sound and enunciation. So that's what they say. Come on.
And he went out before Asa and said to him, Shama to me, Asa, and all Yehudah and Benjamin.
What happened?
Yahuah is with you.
Wow.
When you are with him.
When you with him. That's the only time he with you. So y'all ask yourself something. When you been transgressing, who with you? You a fool. You been telling people that man with you. Don't you know he telling that man? So now he done told you. You know why he told him this? Because now you got to see. Now you're going to be able to measure your ways and see whether your ways the ways of Yahuah. That's why would you tell me that? He's telling him that he don't already know this? Because he's done, no doubt, what we've done. You've assumed whatever you do, he's still with you. He told you he is with you when you with him. That's what he told you now.
And if you seek him,
he
shall let you find him.
And he'll do what?
Let you find him.
He'll run and hide himself.
Shall let you find him.
I'll let you find him because you're looking. Why ain't gonna try to make this no difficult way? Boy, it's hard to find the Lord. I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, if you seek him, I'll let you find me. Come on. Let's see. When after he got up from the Kubar, who did Myrene see? That's tight. She came up and she saw the 2 Malakym, and old Malakym told her that man had gotten up, he had risen. And she found him. They just didn't know who he was. He let them find him. They supposed he was a gardener. Then they suppose he was just somebody trouble. You looking for him, I'm gonna let you find me. After he sat down and up the Kitabim, the scripture to him, they sat down and he broke bread and they knew him. That's all you gotta do. You gotta be honest in your seeking. Y'all haven't been honest. You ain't been honest. Even with this, if you honest, he let me do what I do because he know I'm honest. My intent ain't for me to beat nobody. It's so we can be right. We've been wrong too long. You ain't tired of your lies. You ain't tired of your hypocrite. You ain't tired of your false pretending. Come on, you gotta get tired of that stuff. We all been there. Listen.
But if you forsake him, he will forsake you.
You need to know that. If you forsake him, he will forsake you. Listen.
For many Yamym, Yasharal was without the all of Amat, and without a
Let's stop for a second. For many Yamym, what happened?
For many Yamym, Yasharal was without the all of Amat.
Y'all see what happened? So what they just told them? Tell me what you picked up, Ray? Say it louder. See that? How you knew that, right? Because he see the writing. So guess what they were supposed to know? They need to know now that measuring their behavior to know whether or not he with you. That's why they looked at for a lot of days, this man, it ain't been working. You know what y'all done been doing? You still been going. You dangerous. You still been going. I had to look at that. I had to look at, if I get a break and he break off, that means, son, you need to be seeking me.
That's right.
Why y'all think I've been praying? Wait, y'all been playing. He said, for a long seat, y'all know we've been without. And he needs you to know why. He said, if you forsake, we forsook him. Don't you tell no lie, you forsook him. You can't keep living no lie. That's why they said for a long time. That means we've been forsaking the man alone. We ain't been tithing the offering. We ain't been serving him right. We ain't been trying to make ourselves distinct from other people. He said, I'm gonna forsake you. I'm gonna forsake you. But if you seek me, he said, you can find me. Then he left him a door open. Look what he did. He left him a nail. He said, you forsake me, you done forever. No, he said, if you turn to seek me, he said, I'll let you find me. That's all you gotta do. He ain't sat here and get on a cause of action, and he didn't give no recourse for the action, let you know you can repair it. This can be repaired. All stuff we done did, done put that man against you. Listen, for many of y'all mean,
Yasharal was without the all of Amat,
see that, the one of Amat, because it's other one. Tell him what, son.
and without a teaching Kahan, and without Torah.
They were Dr. Nakud. They was Dr. Nakud.
Without Torah.
They need a Kohan. You need a Kohan, Yahuah spokesman. I'm trying to tell you, don't let these folks fool you. Let me tell you something. It's things that people genuinely missed because they weren't genuinely trying to make sure they could be saved. I suffered a lot of hurts. It ain't about me. And I didn't like it. I hated it. I hated a lot of stuff. I hated it. I hated it. But it built me up for that moment. It built me up for the day. What I hated wound up being the best thing for me. What I hated wound up being the best thing for me. Everything gave me the best. Got the best mom. I mean that too. Gave him the best dad. Not saved daddy. He the best one. He tried to tell me. I hated that old man for that. I hated that man for that stuff. He didn't want to hear it. He wasn't playing it. Being older, he just no nonsense. He just no, this is it. I hate it, but I come to realize later on, it worked out to formulate me to understand something. As I grown to be a man, a better man, I understand. I had the opportunity to tell him before he died. I told him, I said, I hated you. I told him, I said, I hated you. I told him, I said, I wanted you to die. I told him, I said, I appreciated you. I said, I appreciate everything you did. I said, I appreciate it. Because I understood it helped make me a better man. I know what it takes to be a man. I can help y'all. I really can help you. Y'all don't watch too much other stuff. These guys, no. And something, he told you, he said, we have not a Ra Shyth, they can't feel our infirmities. These guys don't care about your infirmities. These guys will laugh at you, man. They'll leave you and your family out. I watch people, man, they care nothing about me and my family. Wouldn't help us, nothing. All they tell you, I give you no money, I give you some advice. I need some money. You take your advice to the bank and cash it and bring it back to me. Give me advice with help. I'll cut into you, but I'll make sure I help you though. That old man taught me that. That old man taught me that. So you make sure you help him. You ever see a man down? See, make sure you help him. One say he can use people around you. So stop thinking just everybody saved. He can use people in your life to help you. You just gotta be able to listen. You gotta learn, like he told me, these people are not your friends. You think they're your friends, they're not your friends. They hurt you, cut you. I learned the hard way. You were right. A lot of stuff. It's time for us to reshape what we've been doing. I don't apologize for nothing I said. I don't apologize for no teaching unless I taught in error. I meant it because I care. He care.
Yes, sir.
He care about you. You might not think about it. Y'all going out there and try it. You leave out that door, you won't make it back. I will not pull out for you either. That's your choice. You'll see it's hard out there. It's hard out there. But people don't care nothing about you. People make a fool out you. These people that take from you at your expense. They don't care about you got no family. They don't care about you trying to live right. These people that take everything from you. They don't want to live right. Why they care about you living right? You live right, you shame them. Don't tell me that ain't nowhere in the world. Listen, nobody want you around them you living right. Don't you be no fool. Nobody want this as much as they want of Yahushua. Man, them folk kill Carter. Man, come on over here, Yahushua. For like, man, we got to kill this man. They want him dead. Like, that man, sure, why you think these folk hate me? They're renting their tour. They hate me without a cause. Tell the folk to tell the truth. All you got to do is tell the flat, butt-naked truth. The flat, butt-naked truth. Took nothing from nobody. Man, I try to help these people. Their families and all. I care more about these four families. They care about them. Someone do something stupid, I cut down on them, try to make sure you get in him. How I'm taking you if you be a man? How I take away from you if you be a woman, you stand in your home and you be an example? Where else they gonna see it at? They don't see it from us, they ain't gonna get it from nowhere else. Can't wait on another TV saga to come on for us. They gotta see it through us. That's why I keep pushing, going to show these kids, you do the right thing. I used to show these kids my bank account. They think, preacher bank, I won. You know what I was trying to tell them, if you live right and do what that man tell you, I ain't had to con nobody. I ain't had to put nothing in my mouth that between nobody's legs. I ain't owe my butt cheek up for nobody for not $1 I got. I don't compromise, I don't cut no deals for them. Everybody can't say that. Everybody can't say that. I stand on that principle. Look at you rap, everybody faggot. They trying to protect them. Homosexual. You a man. I'm a man. You know, cover with, don't make me no different no man do. It should. It should. Don't you that book told you, be not deceived, racial communication, it corrupt good manners. That man told me, he told you to wait to Sadiq and sin not. He said, some don't even have the not. You ain't got the da'af. You ain't even got the knowledge of Elohim. I don't cut no corner with these people. We got to be saved. I don't hear y'all long enough tonight. Got a little tear out of this. I heard somebody say it before. Preacher, what to fix them doing vents up there. Doing vents, had me in here sick. And me and Dave were talking too. Bunch of y'all on the other, I ain't gonna put you on another get out. Me and Dave talked about it. Dave has some sheet. I gotta go around and do some work at Dave house. Dave turned that sheet rock. Chris, I told Chris and we were talking loud, they just studied laugh. Preacher, you don't believe that movie? Yeah. They were talking, I was just studying texting. I said, how many of y'all done cried? All of them, I said, and I think Leon with them. He looked at he said, he's like, hold on, Preacher, I'm thinking about it now. Now, once how many of y'all cried about them kids? Look at them. I was ever tight. Sandy, you saw it? Them eyes watered up, Sandy. You ain't cry. That's a check. I wasn't worried about the man. That just broke my heart to see how quick you lose a kid. I need y'all watching these kids. Man, you think you want somebody to snatch your kid on a motorcycle? You cannot run no motorcycle. They gone. I need y'all watching these kids. I need you watching them. They get caught. Listen, if one of these kids gets snapped, don't show back up him. Don't call our name. Don't you go no news, your head wrap. You better unwrap your head. You better put some lipstick on your lip. If you're a man, you go to them kids get snapped, listen, you better put a dress on. Don't you tell them folk you know, man. Don't you lose one of my kids in here. Y'all kids, don't play around. Don't be walking up no car, walking to nobody. You don't know, get your behind back. Y'all need to let your kid watch how quick and how easy somebody gets snatched. Y'all saw when the one lady laying on the ground, that joker laid down and got that baby. Oh my God, you know you wake up. You gotta be thinking, did the baby crawl off? Little you know that baby gone on flip states. Don't lose my kids. I'm telling y'all, keep up with my kids. Please keep up with these kids. Y'all kids, don't play with them. Don't be running to see what nobody wants. Get your behind back. Come on, William, get a check. I ain't got time. Come on. Come on, William, what you doing? Get a check. Yeah, Here you go. closer, Ken. What? Get that chick up there. Just don't be taking it. You don't know me. We just met. Get on over there somewhere. Dead humble. Can't and nothing. Don't be taking nothing from nobody. That's anybody here. Folks give you something, you may, listen, y'all hear me? That's in him. Somebody give you something, ask them what you owe them. I'm dead set. They give you something. That's right. You don't ask what they owe you. You don't tell what I owe you. Because somebody might come back later to collect now. And they ain't going to want no money. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What I owe you. I'd rather pay you if I'm going to get it and keep moving than to be caught up later on. I'd be compromising some position. Y'all got me? Y'all hear me? At home too. That's right. These folks out here, these folks lurking on y'all. Don't be thinking you so smart, you so fast. The only problem they going to get you with, you're trying to assume and try to predict what somebody going to do. They know what they going to do. Yeah. That's your problem. You don't know what somebody going to do. You sit around trying to look out, and you look around, and you don't know if they're from the back, from the side, they come from. Might be somebody you know set you up. I need my kids. I need y'all thinking. Y'all got me? Don't underestimate nobody. Get back. My friend, hey, this my cousin, jump in the car. Y'all take care, man. Walk. Walk. You don't know their cousin. Let them go. Their cousin might drop them out. Cousin might kill both of you. Y'all hear me? Everybody's suspect. Y'all hear me? Everybody's suspect. Don't go nowhere with nobody unless your parent tell you to. Don't think. Think in one hand, mess it other one, see which one fill up the fastest. Keep your thinking. You just stay stinking. So I am mess up something. All right, that too. Yeah.